going off the last video about exes and getting them back, I'm going to tell you some information that I understand from my numbers. I'm a professional dating coach and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Now, I have a 96% return rate, meaning that when I break up with a girl or she breaks up with me, they come back. Now, in all those relationships, all of those, I have one that I would say was worth taking her back. And she was the worst breakup of all. We're going to refer to her as N. This was a long time ago. This is back when I was working for Uber. I used to make crazy fucking money, about $2,000 to $3,000 a fucking week. And I met her and I used to drive her to places like a bunch of times. And most of the time I didn't talk to her and stuff like that. Then one time we did talk and we ended up talking over a few other rides. And then we started talking about kink. She came over to my house eventually. She started dating me. We were together for a bit. And then she flipped out about something and then we broke up. Now, about a week later, maybe it was like 4 or 5 days later, I was at a club talking to this girl and my phone goes off. And I look at my phone and it says your Uber driver account has been suspended. And I sorry, girl, I forget your name, but if you remember me and you remember this moment, if you're watching, I am sorry because I just looked at my phone and I gotta go, and then I walked away. I'm sorry. Remember, I was making 2 to 3K a week. I was a little distracted. Come to find out, that girl that I was seeing for a while had flipped out and then had reported me to Uber about the fact that she was a rider, and then basically we started dating and stuff like that. That eventually ended up getting sorted out, but she eventually came back. And she apologized to me and she explained to me why she did that and how she was trying to burn the bridge and get me so mad at her that I wouldn't take her back because she felt herself being pulled back to me. And took me quite a bit to forgive her, but she's still with me now. She is the submissive that I've had the longest. And there was a lot, as we kind of dug into her past and therapy and stuff like that, we did find out there was a lot of stuff that had happened in her life that contributed to that. But that is the only one. That is the only one out of hundreds of women that have come back that ever worked out. Do with that information as you want. And granted, I've heard stories like this before when I was younger and I didn't fucking believe it. I had to learn it the hard way, and maybe you have to learn it the hard way too. But usually when a break happens or a breakup happens, almost all of the time, there's a reason for it. And unless you guys both make massive changes, it's not going to work out.